It's an ML Sports Take here from the Allen Angus Pub. Stop by for the best darn Angus burger in town, a proud Platter supporter. How about last night with guys I talked about last week in a video? Bedard Celebrini and Connor Bedard, back-to-back #1 picks, back-to-back Calder Memorial winners as rookies of the year. They're like 1 year apart in terms of their age, and they're both the next wave of NHL insanity. Great talents, incredible speed, crazy skill set, hand-eye coordination, unbelievable stuff from these guys. Last night, Bedard Celebrini gets a hat trick for the Sharks in beating the Mammoth. By the way, former Sabre J.J. Peterka with a couple of goals, no surprise there for Utah. And then you had Connor Bedard with a hat trick with just a quick turn flip deal for an empty netter. Bedard getting better with better coaching, with more players around him, with better structure. Shocking. I remember Paul Bissonnette from Spittin' Chicklets ripped him last year because he wasn't doing enough, wasn't doing the back checking in the defense, and kind of was, body language didn't look that great. And while some of that might have been true, the youth maybe kicked in a little bit there as well. But what amazes me from Gretzky and Lemieux, even way before that, Richard and Gordie Howe, and you look at Sidney Crosby, you look at Alexander Ovechkin, you look at Bedard, you look at Celebrini, you look at McDavid and Austin Matthews and McKinnon and Makar. The list goes on and on. These guys come into the league and they're immediately ready to go. Whether they come from the Swedish league, they come from a host of other places, WHL, college, Canadian leagues, whatever it is, they come in right ready to go. That's why it's amazing to watch Keon Coleman do this shit where he's missing meetings and all this other nonsense. Hockey players, they don't get the excuses. Everybody gets an excuse in basketball and football. But, well, they're young. They got to grow into it. It's their time to react and mature. These guys don't do that stuff in order to get them to a point where they have to react and mature. They just come in ready to go. And I saw some of what Bissonnette was talking about in terms of Bedard, but I didn't go to the full level that he did. What I know is this. We've been waiting for the next pair, right? We've seen McDavid, McKinnon. We've seen Ovechkin and Crosby. You want to add a third guy to those groups, be my guest. Right now, maybe it's these two is from the forward standpoint. A lot of people could make an argument for Matthew Schaefer with the Islanders as well, but he's a defenseman. From a forward standpoint, right now at this age and how good these guys are, it doesn't get better than this for the next several years for Blackhawk and Shark fans watching Connor Bedard and Bedard Celebrini. Mike Lindsley here at the Allen Angus Pub. Just got the old prime rib cheesesteak delivered to me right here. There we go. Oh, yeah. To die for. As always, here at the Allen Angus Pub, grab your catering options, the seasoning, the gift cards. It's all here at the pub. A proud Platter supporter. Jimmy Hoppa chicken sandwich is recommended. Best darn Angus burger in town. Award-winning, through-the-roof food, through-the-roof service. Great place to be is the Allen Angus Pub. And a quick tip of the cap thank you as well to select partner friends of the show, Dom Cambereri, Brian Comboy, Trey Waluski, the Swan and Whitaker families, Dan Reynolds, Dan Van Hart, Bob Lindsley, and John Kilb. As I always tell you, enjoy the games.